Johnny Depp is seen with trusted attorney Joel Rich, who worked on his British smear case, A Serious Matter, a brand new romance. Ons wekelijks uitsluiten kan bevestigen dat Johnny Depp is on het daten met een advocaat Joel Rich die hem vertegenwoordigt in zijn rechtszaak wegens smad en het vk tegen dezaan. According to an insider exclusively with us, the Pirates of the Carabinero, 59, and the attorney, their chemistry is outside the bounds. It's serious between them. They are the real work. Rich was one of the attorneys who worked on Depp's behalf against the British newspaper after he informed the publication that he was suffering from a mental illness in 2018. However, she was not a member of the legal team that represented him in his proceedings against the ex-girlfriend Amber Horn earlier that year. She was actually present in Virginia's courtroom to give her stune for the Oscar-nominated actors. There was no professional obligation for her to be there. He said, "It was personal. It was private." He and the other person met one another in hotels throughout the first stages of their romance. The informant notices that Rich was involved when she met Depp, but she is now separating from him. 2 children were shared by him and her in a real-life disturbance. During his legal proceedings against the 36-year-old Heard, it came to light that Camille Vasquez, one of the attorneys who represented him in this case, shared the same data as the Hollywood Vampires musician. The 38-year-old was trained in the South. Later, Western Law School focused on sexistic theories on her relationship with Depp. Vasquez Menson stated in June, "It is also an ecclesiastical enclact. It is annoying and distracting, but it also makes a little noise around the territory. I am unable to say that I was so disheartened." The plot of Depp and Heard's movie that ended in 2017 involved 2 suspicious crimes that were solved by a mysterious Venetian actor. The Kentucky resident first contacted DAZN in June 2018, when the newspaper referred to him as a Vrouwenklepper in an article on his involvement with the Fantastic Beasts film series. The article cited Heard's earlier accusations of misuse in a number of circumstances leading up to her breakup with Van Depp in 2016. After experiencing symptoms brought on by the coronavirus pandemic, the study officially ended in July 2020. 4 months later, the British Hooggerechtshof declared that the Waterman star's allegations on the alleged mistreatment of her ex-man were substantieel waar, and that the Zaan's article was not convincing. The right bank receives Depp's request to go into beroep in the case against him in March 2021. Rich told Deadline that she was ernstig in twijfel trok over the British lawyer's beslissing, and that her client wanted to present the full weight of the case against Ms. Heard in the American courtroom where they would have to make a full showing of their case. The American process started in April, 3 years after Depp. Heard had agreed to write an opinion piece for the Washington Post in which she identified herself as the author of domestic violence. The jury found in favor of the Edward Scissorhands actor in June and ordered the Texas inmate to pay her ex-man $1,035 million in restitution for unlawful conduct. Heard also obtained a $2 million judgment against Depp after the jury had been informed that one of his attorneys had made a last-minute statement against her. Depp explained in a statement after the Vonnies was revealed that the goal of making this task more impactful from the very beginning was to increase the likelihood of success, regardless of the outcome. The words that were spoken were something for which I was accountable, including to my children and everyone else who had left a standing ovation for me. I feel confident in the knowledge that I have encountered that once before. The descendants of Depp and Rich were unavailable for comment.